SCL 2024 assignment 1, and then we'll be dealing with a calculation. We have here question number 5, which talks about the calculation. I told you, don't forget that the first year student, you only pay once 300 Rand until June. Then I will teach you all the modules that you have registered for the first semester, and then you pass. If you have not done this, then you maybe not be part of my tutorials. Remember, don't take many learners because I see you one-on-one. I take a few learners. So if you want to join me, you can join me now. So because you guys don't join me and you are not my clients, then there's no need for me to give you the real question. I will just have to show you how it's done by doing the question paper of 2023, which there was a question. So let's read this question and do it together as an example, and then you will know how to answer your assignment. Okay, this is question from 2023, right? I'm doing it because you're not my client, so I have to show you the example and you do it on your own. Lisa Milan, an attorney at Peterson Attorneys, arranges an account for a client, Thabo Makene, on the following basis. Every letter returned 54 Rand, every letter received 35 Rand, drafting of a summons 950 Rand, drafting of an affidavit 66 Rand per page, and any part thereof. Telephonic consultations 180 per 15 minutes, or any part thereof. Consultation 760 per 30 minutes, and any part thereof. Stamps is 4.20 Rand VAT exclusive. During the past month, Melian rendered the following services. He received 7 letters, wrote and posted 12 letters, drafted 2 summonses, drafted 3 affidavits, 1 consisting of 2 pages, 1 consisting of 2.5 pages, and 1 consisting of 3.5 pages. Consulted twice telephonically, first for 26 minutes and later 16 minutes. Consultation twice, first for 35 minutes and later for 1 hour and 32 minutes. Instructed an advocate to draft a document. The advocate charged 975 VAT exclusive. Client went to Grahamstown Hospital to consult a doctor and sourced out a medical legio report. The doctor charged 3,350 VAT exclusive. He drafted a comprehensive statement of account for Lisa Milan to Thabo Makene. So this is the same question where here is just that you have to draft some attorney comprehensive statement account to attorney leave, but the question are the same. So see how we answer this example in a simplified way. Then to answer this question, you just come to the insert, then you come to the table, then you choose 3 columns. Let me make it fit the screen. The first item, let me say bold, you write item, let me say, items / services. You know how the statement is like. Then secondly, you must write the fees. Oh, let me say the fees. And then lastly, of course, you will write the cost. Let me bold it. You will write the cost. Let me write it in a cost. Oh, I switch it off. Cost or expenses. Right? Then you go to column to the second line of a column. According to this question, he received 7 letters. He received 7 letters. He received 7 what? letters. So we must check how much is one letter. One letter is 35 rand, and it receives 7 letters. So here we come and say letter received at 35 rand, 35, right? 35 times 7. Okay? So we will come here on the items and services and write letter received at 35 rand, which has 7 letters. It means that it's 35 times 7. Or should I write it here so that you write, but it's not a must that you write it here. I'm just writing here so that you can see how I calculated it. So it's 37 times 7, which you can multiply. There's no reason for you to put this one. I'm just putting them so that you just have to come and write letter received, then you write the number. But because I'm calculating for you so that you see, I'm doing it so that you see. So it's 35 times 7, which is 245. All right? And then we go to another one, because there's no cost here. It's a fee. And then the second one is that he wrote and posted 12 letters. He wrote and posted 12 letters. Every letter written is 44 rand. So one letter is 44 rand. Then this guy wrote and posted 12 letters. 12 letters. He written 12 letters. So he written 12 letters, which one is 54 rand. So it's 54 times 12, which gives us 648, right? So there's no expense there. Then we are coming to the expense. Don't forget that when you write a letter, it means that you wrote a letter and posted. Then when you posted a letter, it means that you posted a letter with a stamp. All right? You post a letter with a stamp. So stamp is 4.20 VAT exclusive. So we'll come and put a stamp for the postage, which is at 4.20 rand. Then it's 4.20 rand times 12. Then, which is 50.40 plus 15 rand interest, 15.96. Right? That was easy. Then we are coming to the drafting of a summons. One summon is 950. He drafted 2 summons. So summonses, because there are 2, is just 950 times 2, which is 1,900, which falls under the fees. Okay? Then we come to the affidavit. He drafted 3 affidavits, one consisting of 2 pages, one consisting of 2.5 pages, and one consisting of 3.5 pages. Right? And then they made it clear that the drafting of affidavit is 66 rand per page or any part thereof. It means that any part after the 1 page, if it's 1 and 2 page or a half page or a quarter page, it amounts to pages. 1 1/4 page amount to 2 pages. Even when there's only 1 letter on the second page, it's 2 pages, Baba. So it means affidavit that is 66 rand per page. 2 pages amount to 2 pages with 66, which is equals to 132. Then 2.5 pages amounts to 3 pages, which is with 66 is 198. And 3 pages is equals to 4 times 66. 3.5 pages, which amount to 264, and all amount is now 594 under the fees. Right? Now we are coming to the telephonic consultations, which is 180 per 15 minutes. Yeah, it should be paid me 180 because now we have already surpassed 15 minutes. That's how it's done. So 180 per 15 minutes or any part thereof. Telephonic. Then what about telephonic? Consulted twice telephonically, first for 26 minutes and later 16 minutes. Consultation. No, we are still talking about telephonical. Okay. So when we answer, we will be like telephonical in consultation. It's at 180 per 15 minutes, right? 26 minutes, that amount to 360 because it must be 2. 2 times 180. 16 minutes is over 15 minutes. In 2 minutes should be 2. Then it's 180, which is 360, 360, 720 under the fees. Then consultation is 760 per 30 minutes or any part thereof, right? And then you consulted twice, first for 35 minutes and later for 1 hour and 32 minutes. All right. Then consultation is 35 minutes times 2 times, which is over, is 2 times 730, which is 146. And then 1 hour 32 minutes amounts to 4 times, if you calculate well, which is 730, and therefore amounts to 2,120. Then the total amount is 4,380. Then he instructed an advocate to draft a document. The advocate charge is 975, that's exclusive. You must know that when there's something called referral when you brief the advocate. Advocate is not free. Everybody knows that those are not the fees. Those falls under the expense because it's your expense. Then you have to come here and write the expense. And you must know that if you write cost where you should be writing fees, you'll get 0. So you must write fees where fees belongs. You must write costs where cost expenses belongs. So it's 975 times VAT exclusive, which is 15%, and then we get total of 1,121. Then a client went to Grahamstown Hospital to consult a doctor and source out a medical legal report. The doctor charged 3,350. That's exclusive. So if you charge somebody, if your client is going to see a doctor, that is not. So that falls under expense because you will be withdrawing money from the trust account, and then you pay for medical specialist, which costing 3,350 plus VAT exclusive, which is 3,852.50. You must ensure that you write this and do not write it as it is and do not round them off, since you may get a different. Now we are done. You come and calculate all the fees, then you get the total. Okay. Then you go and calculate all the cost expenses. Then you get the total, right? Then after that, you add the VAT, right? Then you get on the total fees, because they have a VAT of 15%, which must be added. Then you add the VAT to all your fees. Then, because you have added the VAT, all your fees, because we are not adding VAT when we are calculating, then we added them now, then we get this number. And then on the cost, you must know that there is a sales VAT that we already added. Then everything now is already sorted on this side. Okay, so yeah. Then downwards, you'll come and show that face plus expensive, which is 9,760 plus 5031.71 equals to 14,791.96, 14,000. So this is how you calculate. If you don't understand, it's either you become my tutor, or else you decided to go on your own, or you find some group, you belong to a group, then you will help one another. Okay? It was just a day of calculation. Thank you very much for watching. Okay? Sharp.